folks, and we're back with another review and thoughts on. This time checking out X-Men 2000, and Bryan Singer or Singer, um, whichever one. It came out in 2000, and yeah, this was was it really a big film? I mean, I was a fan of Wolverine for sure. I saw the toys or the cartoons. Although I grew up mainly with X-Men Evolution, which is a pretty decent cartoon series. It's on YouTube if anybody's interested in watching that. It's them pretty much in high school, but they still fight like Magneto and Apocalypse and them. Overall, I like the X-Men franchise. Granted, I prefer the first three, and then maybe First Class, Dark Phoenix, and then Apocalypse, and then Days of Future. I don't even like Days of Future's Past. I know a lot of people love that one. They say that's the best one since X2. To each their own. I could never get into it. It's kind of boring, let alone confusing to me. Because they try to go back in time, and I get it. It's in the comics or whatever. And then people want to complain, oh, the third one, Last Stand's not like the comics at all. Even though it kind of is, but then they mess it up with Dark Phoenix Saga. Which I like the third film. I like Last Stand. I actually like that. It has a lot of action in it, and, they introduce other mutants, one's a spike looking. Anyway, this one, I just got done watching it, and granted, I grew up on the first three, and I don't want to call it nostalgia. I hate that term, nostalgia. Just because it's old and you grew up with it, so it's nostalgia. So I have a guilty pleasure for it because it's nostalgia. I hate that. I always hated that term. If you like a film, even though it's old, just because you grew up with it, so what? And even if I hate that word nostalgia because. Just because it's old and you still like it doesn't mean... I mean, there's stuff I wish they would have... I have the, I think this must be the special edition. Because it adds, deleted scenes in the, movie. Which is pretty cool. But on my DVD player, it was annoying because every time it would play, an extended scene... It would not play the entire movie, so I had to keep going to menu and then go to scene. So that was annoying. But yeah, this is the cover. Includes 10 minutes of never before seen footage. Some of the scenes in this, like the extended dialogue or alternate dialogue, actually, I sort of liked because it did give more character to Cyclops a little bit between. It starts their rivalry between Scott and Wolverine for Jean's affection. The whole Magneto wanting to use Rogue for, I guess, to make humans become either like them, which are pretty much mutants, or just kill them off with a lot of... I think that's what Storm was explaining. I liked... Okay, the things I like. I like the bond between Rogue and Logan. Granted, I know a lot of people complain, or they're like, ew, that's kind of gross because he's older and it looks like they're a couple in some scenes, or it's like they're hinting at romance. No, he's a father figure, or a brother, a big brother, whatever. That's what I got from it. I didn't get a romance thing. And besides, you could tell she's into Bobby, and Bobby's into her, so it's like... we do see actually I believe either in a deleted scene or in a scene, Jubilee, she actually does have a line delivery. Granted, okay, the acting in this is pretty good from pretty much everybody. The camera work's pretty good. Editing's fine. The action's there. I like the Mystique and Wolverine fight is phenomenal. It's pretty cool. Had it gone on a bit longer, maybe like a few extra minutes, I don't know. Because I still like it, but and then I know Lady Deathstrike's in the second one, so I know they tried to top, I guess, Mystique and Wolverine, and then even with Sabretooth, they didn't really do much with Wolverine and Sabretooth's. I guess this was pretty. I know this was like the first movie and all, and they're trying to set stuff up, but and then I don't even think he's in the second. I don't even think Sabretooth is in the second film. I think it's just Mystique and Magneto. And Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen do phenomenal in this. But yeah, the stuff I don't like about this movie is the stuff they don't do with Cyclops. Like, he's the freaking leader of the X-Men, and you do nothing much with him but make him either a douchebag, kinda, or a frat boy wannabe, kinda. Because he's like a Boy Scout where he's like, granted, like, Logan's kind of coming on to his girl, but still, you don't have to be such a douche about it. I did like their back and forth when they have to prove, like, Logan has to prove it's really him. He's like, prove it. You're a dick. He's like, all right. And then he just lets him go. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, I guess, like, nowadays, like, when they actually are in the costume. I like these costumes, but I guess I can see why they didn't want to do, like, the original, spandex, yellow spandex, blue spandex, whatever. Halle Berry. I don't mind her in this. I like her in Catwoman. Sue me. I actually like the movie Catwoman. I don't get the hate for it. I don't at all. It's a different interpretation of her, I guess. Kinda. I'm not going to make it a race thing, because I know a lot of people are going to say that, oh, this is because people don't like because she's black. No. Actually, I like Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman, but I also like Halle Berry's Catwoman. I thought she was sexy in it. I like her costume. She's just... I mind her acting as Storm. I know a lot of people there's complaints about her line in this. You know what happens to a toad during lightning or something? Everything that happens to everything else. I don't get the complaints about that. I don't get the like, people are so harsh on, like, her acting in this, or her line delivery of that. Like, so what? It was just a line. Okay, move on. Like, I will say Toad's character's kind of silly. Not even kind of. He's goofy. Because when he's fighting, like, Storm, like, he's jumping around. He's like a gesture, like a clown or something, or ballet, whatever. I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be fighting. I know he's, like, toying with her, but, like, come on. And then they don't give again, I'm going to complain about Cyclops, because they don't do much with him. They make him either a douchebag a little bit towards Logan. Granted, they do sort of work as a team, which is pretty cool towards the end, but, like, I wish they would have done more as a team. Like, I wish they would have had Cyclops and Jean and Storm try to team up on Toad and Sabretooth. I know Sabretooth is pretty much Wolverine's enemy, but... And yeah, I did see, back in the day, Wolverine X-Men Origins. Oh, I really don't want to watch that, but I will. I don't know when. I'm going to try to get through at least X2 and then Last Stand. When? I don't know. I'm gonna try to at least do like first movies or maybe the first two movies of whatever franchise I'm watching, and then if people want me to review more of it, then I will. Um, but yeah, overall, I didn't mind the film. It still holds up to me. Um, maybe like the effect of the transformation of Mystique when she dies, and like she morphs into Logan and then into like herself from Storm. So from Storm to Wolverine and then back to herself. That effect. I didn't mind it, but it's like I can sort of see if people don't aren't jiggy with that. Same with when Logan is Sabretooth when they're fighting on top of the that statue from New York. You know the one. When he throws him off and then he does this cool flip. I love how the camera rotates around, and then you can tell he's CG, but it's the way and then he poses. I like that. Granted, it is kind of, but I still like the effect. And I like the outcome of it. Yeah, overall, it's a decent watch. I would say it's not really a big. It's not a great film, no, but is it on the level of like uh, First Class or the others? I don't know. I wouldn't say that because I believe this was only 75 million budget, so it's whatever. I still enjoy it. I still like it. I don't love it, but I don't mind the film. Like I can watch it. It's like I don't want to say a time waster, but it's just there for me. So yeah, overall, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and if anybody wants to request videos, reviews, or commentaries or reaction videos, join my Patreon or PayPal. But yeah, peace and love, and till next time, take care.